This is my base of operations, Bowman Field. Sitting over there wandering with the jacket is my pilot, Leo. I'm guessing there's some sort of trade show going on here today because there's all sorts of booths and stuff set up. And this is the airplane that we'll be flying in today. We've got two of these, and then we've got two smaller ones. And this one's kind of the newest one of the lot, so it's supposed to be the best, but I don't know, we'll see. And this is the interior. That's where I sit. And that's the camera. And that's my pilot up front.
What's that?
And that's my headset, and let me move that out of the way, and this is my great big giant big viewfinder. And once we're up in the air, you can actually see what's going on down there. And I use that to adjust the camera so that we're taking pictures at the right angles. Okay, apparently we are in Akron, Ohio, as that little marker says right there. And I'm guessing that that is the terminal building over there. It kind of looks a lot like the one in Louisville at Bowman Field. And that's the survey. And this is the display I use to tell me all the information I need to know, like my location under the Latin log right there, and our airspeed, roll, pitch, yaw, all that other good stuff. And that's one of the things that I monitor throughout this job. It's kind of boring actually, but we have a box up there with the flashing lights that records all of our data of our GPS location when we trigger an event by taking a photo. It keeps track of pretty much all the data that our photogrammetry people need to correct the images for tilting to make them level and square. There's a bunch of cables that connect the camera to all this other equipment, and that's pretty much it. It's kind of archaic, some of the equipment we use, but we still use film instead of digital, like some of our competitors do. Film seems to have some disadvantages, but there's also better resolution issues. This is one roll of film. Actually, it's 2 rolls of film. The larger roll probably weighs about 9 pounds and is about 1,100 feet. The small roll is about 250 feet, and it maybe weighs about 5 or 6 pounds. Right now we're initializing on the ground for our data. That's one of the things that I'm monitoring right there. And our this is my data sheet. I have to log all the data that is up here onto there, just in case we have some sort of onboard computer failure. And I also record the flight lines, which direction we're flying in, how many exposures, all sorts of fun stuff. So kind of fun when we're bouncing around in turbulence, but I have a pretty steady hand, so it's not that bad. Whenever I'm taking a picture, it lights up right there. And pretty much that's what I do. I adjust this so that the photo is straight and on course. Once that's done, then I come over here and I actually move this based on the degrees. It has something to do with the way that the plane flies. The plane does not fly straight. It kind of flies at an angle, depending on the wind, like a boat. Actually video this job because of confidentiality issues. We're going to be flying in a federally restricted area, and so this is where this video will probably end. I may climb up front on our way back home and try to film the landing at Bowman Field. Actually, while we're trying to get off site, why there's black blanket draped over the top of the film magazine of the camera case. The reason for that is when I run out of film and we're up in the air, I go underneath that blanket and do a manual film change. It's kind of a pain in the ass, especially when it's turbulent. But it's special material, it's light tight. I just have to make sure to drape it properly and tuck in the edges. And I pretty much keep it on the ready when I'm up in the air, because we don't have a lot of time. When we're moving around like this, we've got to stay on our lines. A lot of times we're trying to juggle with air traffic controllers. So my poor pilot is up there doing his job. He basically has to fly around in circles until my ass gets the film changed. And a lot of times the air traffic controllers are nice, but sometimes they're real jerks. So I try to have everything ready so that when I do an in-air film change, I can give a quick answer